What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another episode of Road to Ranked. This is episode number 32. And before we get started, if you can, please make sure you click that like button. Remember, if this video reaches 400 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say now today. This is the first episode of Road to Ranked since the channel has hit 10K. So we're coming in here, some pokes, gonna try to get a double victory because our record right now is abysmal. Our record is 37 and 30, I believe. So that kind of stinks a lot. But here we go. We're going to go over our Pokemon really quick so you can place your bets. We're bringing an Ambipom, Clefable, Galvantula, Mega Scizor, Arcanine, and Garchomp. See, I told you it was Mega Scizor, just so you know. But right now what we do in this channel is we like to place a comment down below, right below this video right now, and place your bet on who do you think is going to be the MVP of this episode. Basically, you steal $5 from your mother's wallet, you place the bet, and you try to double up. But yeah, do that now, and I'm gonna hit that challenge button, and we're gonna see if we can break our terrible luck with the aura of 10K on the channel. Maybe we can manage to get a couple wins. We're going up against the townless Japanese boy because he doesn't have a city name. He's got Lucario, Espeon, Arcanine, Gardevoir, Milotic, or Milotic, depending on how you say it, and Goodra. But looking at that team right there, I want to bring, Ambipom can hit everything. He's probably going to lead with Arcanine because of the Ambipom, but I'm gonna bring Ambipom. I also kind of want to bring Clefable. I'm not bringing Garchomp. That Gardevoir scares me. Actually, you know what? Do I want to bring? You know what? I kind of want to bring Scizor. No, I'm gonna bring Ambipom. I am going to bring Arcanine because he has that Lucario, which could come. And I really want to bring Clefable for Goodra. I'm going to bring Clefable as well. So Ambipom, Arcanine, and Clefable are going to be our 3. We'll see how that goes. He might not even bring Goodra, but he saw I have a lot of physical attackers, so he might bring Goodra because, well, actually that wouldn't make sense because Goodra is a special wall. So who knows what's going to happen, man? Who really knows? We're coming in here, though. Like I said, record of 37 and 30, not fantastic. And I want to have a double victory to celebrate 10K. So that would be nice. I'm leading off with Ambipom, the newly gifted monkey on the team. He leads off with Gardevoir, which is fine by me because I can just go for that. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't think he's packing anything below 60 BP. So we're just going to go for the fake out. Right off the bat, going to fake out this Gardevoir. He doesn't Mega Evolve, so maybe it's not a Mega Gardevoir. Who knows? But now I have to see how fast these things are. He flinches. Did I just get hit by Rocky Helmet damage as well? It looked like it. It really did look like it. Alright, he resists the bug. I think I'm actually going to go out into Clefable to take whatever this thing wants to throw at me. But I might as well. I don't really want to go for the U-turn because that damage. 40 damage just from doing nothing. So let's go out into Clefable because I don't want to U-turn, and it's only neutral thanks to fairy typing. I'm not about to go into U-turn and take another 40 damage for no reason. So he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, so I'm really glad I switched out into Clefable because Willow does not matter at all on, what do you call it? On Clefable. I really, looking at Gardevoir, I really want a Gallade. I have a Gardevoir in the making. Someone gifted me a level 1, and I have a Gardevoir in the making, but I really want a Gallade. I'm going to go for the Calm Mind here. Oh, predictable. Predictability. Very predictable. So I should have realized. I didn't realize this Gardevoir's carrying Taunt, Will-O-Wisp, and I don't know what else, but we're just going to go for a Moonblast here. He goes for a Moonblast as well. We'll see who does the more damage. I am a Clefable, especially, oh, my special attack drops from the Moonblast. Thank you, 10K luck. I appreciate that. Now let's see how little this does now. So it might have been a 2-hit KO. Might have been. And maybe if I got the special attack drop, I wouldn't be as upset, but because I didn't get the special attack drop. Here, I think I'm just going to switch out into Arcanine to take the Moonblast because I do resist it. And Arcanine has some pretty good bulk to him. So we're going to switch out into Arcanine, get the unnecessary Intimidate off. And he's probably going to stick with the Moonblast, predicting me to stay in because at that point, why would I switch out? Are you crazy? Revealing my whole team? That's not cool. So I'm actually running Choice Band on this Arcanine. And that still does a lot. Oh, because it's a crit. The luck is so real right now. Oh my gosh. All right, so how fast are you, Gardevoir? Aren't you like super fast? Your base 80. All right, so Arcanine's faster. I believe, because I'm not. Am I adamant? I might be adamant though. Oh no, if I'm adamant, that's a problem. I believe I am adamant. Ugh. All right, so what is Gardevoir's max speed? Ooh, if it's maxed, we would be in a speed tie. We're taking the risk. We're taking the risk. So let's go straight away for that. Flare Blitz. Choice Band, lock ourselves into it. He's going to straight up withdraw, but we're going to see how much this Choice Band and Flare Blitz does to whatever he brings in. He's going to bring in a Milotic. Yeah, that's going to do nothing, so that really stinks. Really stinks. At least now I know he's got the Milotic, but I'm getting dwindled down further and further. This Flare Blitz is still... That's got to be a crit, I was going to say. And I get the burn, which means that this Flare Blitz will be a 2-hit KO, which is awesome. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Just forget it. Forget it. I lied. Forget it. I lied. I'm just going to switch out into Clefable, though, because I do want to save this Arcanine a little more. So let's go out into Clefable to take the incoming Scald or Rest, because Milotic likes to rest, which is fine. If it does rest, I'll switch back out into Arcanine, take the risk of the Sleep Talk, but he does go for the Scald. And I would just go for the Wild Charge. Well, what's good is I can possibly start setting up now. I can go straight away for a, what do you call it? A Calm Mind. And if he wants to stay in with Milotic, go for it. He's probably going to switch back out into Gardevoir to taunt me so I don't completely set up. Or maybe he has another check that I don't know about. I don't recognize that writing. It's Lucario, so wow, that was a risky... Oh man, if I would have went for the Moonblast, that would have done a heck of a lot of damage. I kind of don't want to get scared out into Arcanine right now. I really don't. Now that Milotic's a little bit lower HP after that burn, I can probably take it out with a Flare Blitz. So I'm actually just going to stay in, predicting him to predict me to switch out into Arcanine. So I'm going to go for a Moonblast here. Not that I think I can take a close combat from a Mega Lucario anyway, because adaptability is way too good. So I don't think I could take it anyway. But we're going to try to see what he does. He just goes for the safe Bullet Punch. So that's going to take me out, I'm sure. Perhaps if I was running Cosmic Power instead of Calm Mind, then I would have been set. But I doubt it. So what we're going to do here, so we're going to go back onto Arcanine. Because Arcanine pretty much has to win us this game at this point. Unfortunately, it's at a very low amount of HP. But I'm going to get the Intimidate off. A Bullet Punch. Hopefully he's not carrying the Extreme Speed as well as the Bullet Punch, because I'm just going to go right now for the Flare Blitz. I don't see a need. Actually, that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. Actually, no, it's not the biggest mistake. I could have gone for a close combat to not have any recoil. But if he goes into Gardevoir, I don't know if a close combat is going to take it out, because it resists it 4 times. So I know that a close combat won't take it out. So now he's going to have to switch back into Gardevoir. And I really want to save my Arcanine for that Lucario, even though now a Bullet Punch will take me out. So let's see. He's going to trace the Intimidate and get the Intimidate off. Oh, that is a good play. That is a great play. I can't even get mad about that. That was pretty impressive. I'm actually going to... I wonder if there's a point in switching out into Ambipom. I don't think Ambipom can take a single hit, so there's really... If I switch out, it's kind of pointless. I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz and hope for the best, because it's Choice Banded. So, even after the Intimidate, I might still maybe kill this Gardevoir. Let's find out. Oh yeah, you're going down. And I live at 5. Unfortunately, oh yeah, that's Rocky Helmet. So I'm going to die from recoil. It wouldn't matter anyway, because a Bullet Punch would obviously take me out when I'm at 5. But now I pretty much lose, because I don't have anything on Ambipom for Lucario. I can just go for the Fake Out for giggles, which obviously I'm going to do, but it's not going to matter. It is not going to matter. I don't have... Well, you know what? I have Power Up Punch, but I don't really think that's going to do much. So let's just go for... the Fake Out. Actually, what if he goes for a Bullet Punch? Does Mega Lucario outspeed? Is he fast? I feel like Mega Lucario is fast, but he's not. 112. Alright, I outspeed. So hopefully he goes for Bullet Punch. Because I'm going to go for the Fake Out, just for a little extra... It's going to do... That does a respectable amount for being resisted. That's 20. That's 20%. And now let's go for the Power Up Punch, hoping that somehow he doesn't go... Hopefully he goes for close combat. Maybe I'll kill. Who knows? Super effective. Technician. Come on, Ambipom. Oh, it was so close. I thought maybe somehow it would happen, but that was a fool's dream, honestly. So, gonna go for the close combat. That is easily gonna destroy this monkey. And unfortunately, that is a loss for us. And now we're at 37 and 31. But we do get another battle today. And that was actually a pretty good one. I think that was actually a pretty good battle. I think what ended up winning it for him was the Rocky Helmet on Gardevoir. Really, really good. Was able to dish out a lot of damage to my Ambipom in the beginning, and then to my Arcanine. I'm proud of my Arcanine for burning on my Milotic, though. Shout out to Arcanine. You're the boss. Right now, I feel like the MVP of that game was probably Arcanine. Took down 2 pokes. It suicided, but it took down 2 pokes. I don't mind that one bit. So let's go. Let's try to get a win today. I don't want to have an anti-celebration for 10K. That is terrible. That is terrible. Going up against someone fresh from United States, California. Corp. See what he's got. Okay, in game. Actually, I don't know. You know what? One time I said that, and then I think I got smashed. So I'm not even gonna assume. But looking at those 4 Pokemon that have items, I'm gonna focus on those. I'm gonna bring Galvantula because it covers both Delphox, Blastoise, and Absol and Zoroark. So that's both. That's like 4 Pokemon. I'm going to bring Arcanine for the close combat that can hit the Lucario, Absol, and Zoroark. And then I'm going to bring... I'm not going to bring Clefable. I kind of want to bring Ambipom, I guess. No, I'm going to bring... He's got a lot of physical attackers, it looks like. No, I guess not. He only has 2. Let's bring Scizor. Galvantula, Arcanine, and Scizor. We'll see how this goes. I'm not going to underestimate him just because some Pokemon don't have items. Maybe he's just not going to use those Pokemon. Maybe he wants me to think he's not going to use those Pokemon. That's a strategy that could probably work. Don't put items on some things, but then they ended up being busted that don't work with items. But I don't know. There's very few Pokemon that can handle their own against Pokemon with items. Unless you're running like Ubers. But he opens up a Lucario, the worst one he could have opened up with for me. I'm just going to go for a Volt Switch because I'll outspeed and I'll get a little bit of damage off. And we'll get to see if he's going to Mega Evolve. So he's going to go for the Mega Evolution. He might be a special attacker. We don't really know. I want a special Lucario so bad. I only have a physical one, but I really want a special one. They're so good. Way too good. They're very frail. I mean, Lucario in general is frail. Like, look, that Volt Switch is a crit. That's why. But it did 80% as a crit. And that's rather unfortunate because from that range, it's possible that a Bullet Punch from a Scizor will kill. But I think he's probably going for a close combat right now. I don't want to waste Scizor. If I would have gone for a Thunderbolt, I would have killed that Lucario. Wow. That's good to know from now on. I could just go for a T-Bolt outright and kill the Lucario when they open. So I'm going to get the Intimidate off so I could maybe possibly... It's adaptability, though. It doesn't matter. Oh, and it's Aura Sphere, so it doesn't matter. It's a special. Special attacker. Arcanine is going to go down, face into the dirt. Oh, I live. Oh, my gosh. All right. So he's probably going to go for the Bullet Punch here. Oh, no, he's a special. Vacuum Wave, but I'm going to go for Extreme Speed. Okay, he carries Extreme Speed. I might live it thanks to the Intimidate. I do live it because of the Intimidate, but I went for Extreme Speed, which might not kill, but it's Choice Banded, so it might. It's gonna kill because Lucario is frail, and what's good is that because I'm locked into Extreme Speed, I know I'm at least gonna get one more Choice Banded Extreme Speed off, which is kind of cool. I mean, I kind of like Choice Banded Arcanine. It works out sometimes. I can't say it's super consistent, but it does work out sometimes. And we're just gonna wait for him to pick his next Pokemon. This was the one battle video today. Tomorrow will be another episode of Roach Ranked, and then a Wi-Fi battle. It comes in with Blastoise, which is not as mega, but I'm okay with Blastoise being here. I'm just not gonna bother switching out. I'm just gonna go for another Extreme Speed because it's Choice Banded, and why the heck not? If I wasn't Choice Banded, I would have been able to go for a Wild Charge, but then again, I probably would have been running Life Orb, and I would have suffered the recoil and died anyway the last turn. So I'd rather be Choice Banded and deal out some serious damage with my other moves, and then when I have to, just go for the Extreme Speed. Now this is good because I have Galvantula here, and I can just go for the Volt Switch, which will be enough to take this Blastoise out at this range. And if he decides to switch out to preserve his Blastoise, I don't care, because I'm going to get Switch Initiative. Not that there's really too much initiative when you only have one other Pokemon to switch into. But I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. I'm going to be able to save my Focus Sash just in case my Scizor goes down to whatever Pokemon he's about to bring in. For example, if it has a fire type move, it's gonna probably take my Scizor out in one shot, and then my Galvantula's gonna have to come in and try to revenge it, which it might be able to because it's a fast Pokemon holding the focus sash, so I can take that fire type move and then finish it off the next turn around. And it's Delphox, so you know what? That stinks. Doesn't Delphox just make me cry? Yes, Delphox makes me cry. A lot, because I might lose right here. Delphox is very fast, so the only thing I can really do is go for a Bullet Punch. It's not going to do like any damage, but it is the best play for me to go for. Maybe if I was not Mega Scizor and I was Choice Banded, it could do a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure Bullet Punch from a Choice Banded does a lot more than a regular one. It does around 20%. He's going to go for the Fire Blast. He does hit it, but this is fine because Galvantula can come in, not have to worry about anything. I outspeed this Delphox, and I can go for a Bug Buzz. And if for some reason this Delphox is Scarfed, I don't think it was carrying an item though, but if it was and it is Scarfed, I can just go to the Focus Sash and take it out with the Bug Buzz. So I am going to outspeed and go for the Bug Buzz. So we do get a victory today. We've been having a lot of one win, one loss videos. Okay, never mind, it's neutral. What am I doing? But he goes for the Side Shock, hoping not to... Wow, I totally got ahead of myself. I really forgot that Bug is neutral. But like I said, wasn't able to kill me. Wouldn't have been able to kill me anyway because of the Focus Sash. So the fact that he went for Side Shock really is irrelevant because now a Bug Buzz is going to take him out. And Delphox doesn't get any priority moves, so I'm in great shape. At that point, I could have just gone for a Thunder if I remember that it was neutral. That crit mattered! Oh my gosh, yeah. Alright, so that's going to bring us to a record of 37 and 31. We've been getting a lot of one-win losses. Hopefully we can change that tomorrow. I am working on a lot of new Pokemon to bring, some more updated versions of older Pokemon. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like rating. I hope you doubled your mother's money. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.